And we back. So the other day I woke up, looked at Instagram, and normally when I look at my notifications on Instagram, it's a bunch of people leaving likes, a bunch of people commenting on my pictures. Thank you for that, by the way. But today I saw someone mention me in someone else's picture, said, Kenny, this gotta be a video. And it came from the account NBA_opinions_23, and it says build your starting five. You get to choose one rookie, one non-all-star, one all-star, one NBA champion, and one MVP. That is a starting five, and my goal is to create a starting five, turn off fatigue, give them all the minutes, turn off foul outs, and try to go 82-0 with this criteria. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and use that comment section. There's so many different possibilities of different lineups you can create, and I want to see who can create the best. Now, I'm an indecisive person by nature, so because of that, instead of me building one roster and us doing just one season with that, I did 3 different rosters, try to figure out which one of those rosters would be the best. I did one that is my number one roster, the first thing I came up with. I did second that I think might be okay, and I did one that would make no sense on paper, but it's probably gonna showcase that 2K is a bad game because it probably gonna go 82-0. So I tackled this a couple different ways, right? Because I think you always want to start off with your best player, your MVP player, and then you build the pieces around it. So for team number 1, my MVP player is Nikola Jokic. I mean, Jokic is up to a 96 overall in the game of 2K. He's amazing. He's a one-man system. So I had to pick him up as my MVP. So I got my MVP, Nikola Jokic. Then I went back to the top. I'm like, what is a rookie that will complement Nikola Jokic? Because y'all gotta think about it like this. This class is really, really good, right? You got Evan Mobley, you got Cade Cunningham, you got Scotty Barnes, Giddey, you got Franz Wagner, and so many great players in this draft class. But I needed the rookie that would fit alongside Nikola Jokic. So I went with the best overall rookie in this class according to 2K, and that's Evan Mobley. My front court is the defensive craziness that is known as the rookie Evan Mobley plus the Jokic. That's insane right now. I'm gonna take that, and I'm moving on to my non-all-star. Now, you're asking me, Kenny, what classifies a non-all-star? And I kept it very simple. If you have not been an all-star in your career just yet, you classify. And some things may change in this one, because the guy I ended up selecting was Ja Morant. Now, I know Ja's been out of basketball for a couple weeks now, but when he was hooping, he was looking like he was going to be an all-star this season. So this video might be void come February when the all-star game actually is, but right now, Ja Morant has never been an all-star, so because of that, he is my point guard. We got Ja, we got Mobley, and Jokic. Let's go to our champion, because let's keep it a buck. A lot of these lineups that you can create, you can take a champion and he also be an MVP player. Because LeBron, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, these are players that have won championships but also won MVP awards in the past. So, my NBA champion is the absolute bucket. Another MVP candidate is added to the team. Kevin Durant, come on, KD. Jokic, KD, Ja Morant, and Evan Mobley right now, and that only leaves my all-star. And listen, there are so many players that classify as just an all-star. But when I look at my roster, I tried to select my all-star that would fit with what I got right now. And love me some Ja Morant, but bro don't play a lot of defense, which is okay. So in my mind, my shooting guard, because that is the position that we got left, has to be an all-star player, but is known for great defense and can score a little bit. Maybe more than a little bit. He averaged 20 points per game multiple times in his career. I'm taking the one and only. Can't wait for my boy to get back on the court, Klay Thompson. So here's my team number 1, 96, 96, 90, 87, and then 83. I feel pretty good about this, man. Klay Thompson, if you go over and you look at the best perimeter defenders in the entire league, Klay Thompson is right there at number 4. He's at number 4. So I was thinking about a guy like Jaylen Brown, but Klay Thompson has an eye higher overall right now. And he's a guy that doesn't need the ball to score. Klay Thompson gonna come off a million screens and hit his shot. Dude, we love Klay Thompson on this channel. It's not a surprise. But man, Klay is about to get it. I cannot wait to real life see Klay Thompson back on the court. It's been since 2018-2019 season, y'all. It's been a ridiculously long time. But here we are. They're getting every single minute. I turned off fatigue. I turned off foul outs. So Donnie Roth should never touch the floor unless we're up by 60. And for some reason, Coach Billy Donovan still wanted to rest dudes that got iron lungs. Y'all remember that perk back in the old Call of Duties? Iron Lung? Yeah. What a waste. Well, I'm so happy they took that out. All right, let's get into it. This is an 82-0 challenge. We win game 1. Cade Cunningham, we will see you later in the video, my boy. Oh, that's the spoiler? Again, I got 3 different lineups. You had to know that the first overall pick was eventually going to get selected, right? But we dominated. KD 43, 10 and 6. I love when we give players an entire 48 minutes to do whatever they want because they're always going to put up crazy numbers. Jokic, a 36, 19, 18, only 2 turnover game. He didn't even foul. I didn't even have to turn off foul outs. Nobody was even real life in foul trouble to foul out. Okay. All right, we can't go game by game for 82 games and still do 2 other lineups. But through the first couple weeks of the season, the boys have done. Come on now. They don't even have Clay. We just had no answer for Steph Curry, huh? I was about to say, if this roster go 82-0, why do I even need to show y'all my other 2 lineups? There's no reason to. All right, the 81-1 challenge. Here we come. I'm going to be so upset if this team actually goes 81-1. Because we couldn't stop Clay. Oh, okay, there's another loss. Loss number 2 is to Pascal Siakam. Scotty Barnes is down there too. Another rookie. No spoilers, but another great rookie in his class. I'm just saying. So 2 losses, and now we're into January. I'm going to guess we end up with 4 losses on the season. Oh, yeah, I turned my head for a second, and we lost 4 games in a 4-week span. What's the matter? First of all, we lost to the Bucks. It was Buddy Hield. I guess Buddy Hield is the savior of that team. Then we lost to the Magic. We couldn't put up 100 points. Oh my God, Ja Morant had 8 fouls. Come on, Ja. We couldn't put up 100 points. That is disgusting. Shout out to the Magic defense. And then we couldn't stop Chris Duarte, Sabonis, and Turner. And then we lost to Devin Booker. I bet he had 40. I mean, I was wrong, but I was close. See, look at the statistics Jokic could put up. And this is when he had a bunch of great players with him. Imagine how many points per game he can average. But no, he's such a passer, so you don't want to put him on a team by himself because he wouldn't get the 16 assists. I don't know, man. Nikola Jokic is great, man. All right, so, and then we get Rookie of the Year, too. We're not going to get 6-man. Defense Player of the Year, we don't get. We get Most Improved in Ja Morant. We lost 9 games. So that team that we just created was as good as the best team of all time, like real team of all time, which means that I failed at my job. We don't get Executive of the Year even though I put this team together. That means I failed at my job because this is supposed to be a video about fantasy, not realism. We didn't even beat the best record of all time, so I suck. And this was my favorite roster too, so but that's typically how these videos go, ain't it? That's typically how these videos go. The one that you have the most confidence in never does well. We win a championship, but who cares? Let's go to roster number 2. Roster number 2, and I think I'm going the same route here. My first player is going to be my MVP. In that case, I am taking Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2-time MVP. You understand, I don't need to give you his resume. You know he's one of the greats. And my champion, I'm going with Steph Curry. I mentioned this on the channel before because we've done videos and somehow ended up with both of those on the same team. Come on, bro. What type of dynamic offense would that team be if you had Stephen Curry and Giannis on the same team? We got that today. So now I got to use my all-star, my non-all-star, and my rookie to build the rest of this roster to make it all flow together. Starting off with my non-all-star, another player that might be in the all-star game this season, but he just came back after 2 weeks. Everybody's missing time in the NBA right now. There's a real problem going on. It's LaMelo Ball. Now, LaMelo Ball, what is he, 6'7"? You like, Kenny, you already got Steph Curry. You don't need LaMelo. LaMelo's running the 2 for me. Choose your all-star. So my all-star has to either be a small forward, but then that means my center would have to be a rookie. And I don't really like the idea of my center being a rookie. So my center, my all-star is Joel Embiid. He's never won an MVP. He's never won a champion. At this point in his career, he's just an all-star. Nothing more. He's just an all-star. So who's going to run my small forward with this class? There are a couple different options. But I'm going with Scotty Barnes. Maybe not the greatest fit, but 2K has showed a million times over and over that fit probably don't really matter. Just roll out the balls with a bunch of good players. So that's what I'm doing. All right, so here's this team, man. And looking at it on paper, this team is better than the last one because I think we had a 96, 96, and then a 90 that was Ja Morant, the 3rd best player. Here we have a 97, 96, 95, and then the rest you're good with. You know what I'm saying? This might be the best of the teams now that I'm looking at it. Let's figure it out. How long will it take before we lose our first game? Because I'm going to keep it a buck. What I've learned after this year, this channel, it don't matter what your lineup is, you're not going 82-0 on default sliders. Anybody that has done it, teach me your ways, because I still haven't done. You know what? I'm going to do it later this week. I'm going to attempt to do it later this week. A real 82-0 challenge. But you see, I put together like a God squad that can't foul out or anything. Look, Scotty Barnes played every minute with 6 fouls. Can't foul out or anything. And they're losing. Now, Scotty, this is the rookie in him. This is the rookie in him. This is a bad game. 6 fouls, 2 for 14 from the field, 5 points. We need better from you, Scotty. And so for the most part, he has been better. This is a stinker of a game. But that stinker of the game is the reason why we ain't going 82-0 right now. Let's go 81-1. 81-1 season coming up. 81-1 season. Nope. Wait, 3 in a row? Did we really just lose 3 in a row? Yeah, okay. This is one to scrap. Isaiah Hardenstein with a stat sheet stuffer. 15-4, 5-4, and 3. He's close to a 5x5. That's crazy. He deserved that win. We couldn't even put up 100 points on Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook and LeBron. And then in this one, Zach LaVine. You know what? Zach LaVine plays in Portland, and we lose another game. This team is not even close to even the last one. Well, here you go. I don't even know how many games we end up winning. All right, good to know. Good to know. This team is bad. I don't even care about anything else. This team is bad. Don't show me no statistics, no nothing. Okay, so team number 1 has been the best team so far. We had Joel, Giannis, and Steph Curry on the team, and they weren't even close to being the best team of all time. LaMelo had a good season. Scotty had a really good season. And it wasn't even close to being the best team of all time. All right, last team. The very, very last team might be the best because it makes the least amount of sense. All right, for this one, I decided that we're going to start off with the rookie. And I foreshadowed it earlier. The rookie is Cade Cunningham, first overall pick. He's been looking better and better the more games he gets under his belt. Shout out to him. My NBA champion is going to be the Claw Kawhi Leonard. I was there at the game that Kawhi Leonard hurt himself in the playoffs versus Utah Jazz. I was there. I saw it happen live, and I was... You know what? I was actually surprised that it was that bad of an injury. It didn't look that bad in the moment, but those be the bad ones, I guess. My MVP. I can't do a video where I could get LeBron and not select LeBron. So my MVP is LeBron. I got Kawhi Leonard. I got Cade Cunningham. Does that make sense to you yet? It doesn't. I'm telling you, it be the ones that don't make sense that be going crazy. But those are the 3. Now we got All-Star and non-All-Star. And we need a center. And I was thinking about, would I rather take an all-star center? We already use Jokic. We already use Joel Embiid. Who else is there? You got like Rudy Gobert. You got Karl-Anthony Towns. I decided to go with the best non-all-star center in the league. And he might be an all-star this year. I don't know. Jared Allen. He's up to an 86 overall in this game. He's a defensive anchor. We're going to need some of that defense. And then that leaves all-star. And I'm going Luka. Yep, Luka is my all-star. So that's Luka, Cade Cunningham, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron, and Jared Allen. That lineup doesn't make a lot of sense to me because a lot of those dudes need the ball to be successful. But again, it's 2K, and they don't have any sort of logic in their game, so why should I have logic creating a team? And here they are. We got 96, 95, 93. Cade is not even in the 80 overall club anymore. He was for a little bit. They took him down. He probably going to go up soon. And then we got Jared Allen down there as well. Okay, are we ready? Same question. How long would it take before we lose our first game? This team got deeper than the last team because I think we lost that Celtics game on that side. But so far, we're over a month into the season and not a single loss. Let's keep this go. Let's keep KD, Kyrie, James. It was James. Well, I guess it was all 3 of them. Preventing our 82-0 season. Okay, that's fine. 82-1, here we come. So far, based on what we've seen, this team has the highest possibility of breaking the 73-9 record. And at this point, it's not even an 82-0 because we've lost 3 years. Let's just beat Steph Curry and them record. And we are starting off this season 40-1. Yeah, come on. This is my thing. If you're gonna create a lineup and throw it in 2K, throw away all of your logic. These players need the ball. These players don't play defense. There's no shooting on this team. There's no spacing. Don't matter. Accumulate just players. Oh, there's another loss right there. Accumulate just good players, and 2K will let that team be successful. Oh my God. Kawhi had a 10 turnover game. Hello, Kawhi. Let's not do that. Can we prevent that from happening? Thank you. And we lost that 10 turnover game by 2 possessions, Kawhi. You end up with 7 turnovers or 8 turnovers and we don't lose. These boys real life thought to only lose 2 games of the season. Look at that. So what could we have done differently to turn this team? We lost to the Bucks twice, by the way. So 3 total losses on the season right now. What can we change about we lost every single game to the Bucks this season. These boys real life got our number. 3 out of our 4 losses have come to the Milwaukee Bucks. We have lost the season series to the Bucks. Are you kidding me? Not even lost it. We got and then we lose the last game. We got swept in the season series to the Bucks with this roster. Oh man. There's Cade. We saw Braun. There's Jared Allen with most improved with 14 and 14 season with 2 blocks. Isn't that crazy that you got 2 blocks a game without? He played every single minute this entire season. He only got 2 blocks per game. I would expect more for you, Jared. So we have 5 losses. Oh yeah, we had the 3 to the Bucks. We had the 1 earlier, and then the last game of the season. I guess Billy Donovan wanted to rest some people or something. I don't know how you lose the last game of the season. 77-5 is the best we've done in this challenge. And you know what? We'll take that. We had 2 All-NBA, 1 All-NBA, and wait, was that All-NBA? I don't even know if that was All-NBA. Oh, that was all rookie. There's 2, 3. Cool. I mean, the silver lining is that we win a championship in every single one of these. I would assume. Yep. But 82-0 is basically impossible. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Again, that comment section is open, man. Let me know how your team did or what team you would create. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.